Hi everyone, it's Kay here. Thank you very much for joining me today while I do some more tags for hashtag Junk Journal Tag a Day, which is hosted by Mixed Media Minnesota, and I'll put her link below as usual. And we're up to doing number 6, which is bird, and I hope I have some time for the next one was 7, collage, because I've taken my clock down because we had visitors here before, and my granddaughter slept overnight, and she doesn't like the clock. So I've got no idea what time it is. So I've just got these things here. I don't know why I've got them there, but I've got this little tag. I'm just going to use a little tag today. Got some book pages, and I've got my bird, and I've got this notion that I need to have things that match the bird. So I have rummaged around and found some things. If you follow me and you saw me do a Daphne's Diary beginning of this year, I just don't think that I will be doing it, not now that I'm doing the Margaret Miller challenge, because that's sort of like 2 collages in a row, similar in 1 month, and it's just, and I want to do other things besides just collage. Not that I don't mind collage, that's not what I'm saying. I just like saying I want to do other things as well. So put this on the little tag made from manila folder and some page, which I always put upside down just so that, just in case it's readable. You never know. This is a story about King James, you know, the one that was who went to France to escape because he wanted the throne for himself from England. He was in Scotland and he got the French to help him. James, was it James? James the First? I can't remember. Or was it Bonnie Prince Charlie I'm thinking of? Anyway, this is a story about this man in France. And I thought it was about the same time as the king, but I don't know, because I haven't read the book, I've just been using the pages. So I've got these birds, and I've got no idea what kind of birds they are. This is from a bird book I had, and I'm going to use this beautiful floral that I got from Daphne's Diary. I don't know if Daphne's Diary I got it from, or should it be the other way around? Maybe that way there, and a little bit at the top there, and the birds in the middle. I quite like that, so I'm just going to cut that off a little bit better. So anyway, our granddaughter came and stayed the night, and then my mum and my sister and her 2 sons with their wives. Oh, well, one wife couldn't come because she's a police officer and had to work, and grandchildren, so they came. And then, like I said, my sister's youngest came with his wife because she had to work, and then there was our eldest and her husband and the granddaughter who slept overnight, and my youngest daughter and her husband and two grandsons. So it was busy, but it was lovely. We sat outside. It got a bit warm, but then I always get warm. As soon as it gets above a certain temperature, I start getting quite warm. I got red in the face. I start perspiring. It's not a good look. No. Just get hot. So we ate outside and then came back inside to have chats and stuff, and that was really nice to have chats with people, find out what they're all up to, and watched our newest member of the family, who's not quite 1 yet, trying to eat all the Lego on the floor that the older kids were playing with. It was funny. It was diving into her, stop her from doing that. You know, kids, the kids of a certain age, they just, everything goes straight in the mouth. Straight in the mouth. So you got to watch them so they don't swallow anything they shouldn't. So we were all watching because they were playing with the little Lego because they're all old enough to play with the little Lego. Range from age 6 to 11. So there's a bit of a difference in ages, but they play really nicely together. Usually. Usually my youngest grandson and my sister's eldest grandson get on well together. He has cerebral palsy, and so he limited movement. I mean, he can sit on the floor and play, but he can't get up off the floor by himself. Or still have fun playing with the Lego and pretending. Do you think it needs anything? Numbers, labels? Got some labels here, but I was going to use that for my, that says bulb. That's the wrong kind of label, isn't it really? We don't want a label that says bulbs. This is my ephemera folder, and you never see, because I've just realised the other day it's not really on camera, so you might be thinking, what is she looking at? This is what I'm looking at. Let's have a look. I took the cover off a photograph album and just made my own pages out of cardstock and used some vellum for the pockets. So I'm going to put that there. Number. Maybe if I can find a specimen one. There's a specimen one. Or this one here with the quite like that. But does it need something different besides that one there? That's too big. That's another number again, isn't it really? You want another number? I was hoping to sort of do something a little bit different with maybe the field label. Sideways kind of thing, like I normally seem to do. All of these numbers here, they're all numbers. I don't want numbers. I've already got a number. Some of these are from Witchcraft You Do, so we could just use the word pretty. Just use the word. I reckon that works. Pop that away. Put that away. Gets squished between my die and stamp box and the edge of the cube. Okay, I think that's plenty for that tag. You don't want any more than that really. I will add a string or ribbon or something to the top a bit later on when I've got all my tags all made. Do a sort of all them all at the same time. So that's one, and the other one was Collage for number 7. So I've got a bigger tag, tall thin one for my tall thin journals. I've got a number of things here. I'd like to use this piece of scrap. You know, I think it's from a Stamperia, but you know, I can't remember. I'm just going to use some, it's got some really lovely, I don't always use that end or this end. Quite like that end, but I quite like this end as well with the stamps and labels and things. Let's do this end. there's nothing wrong with the glass, mate. It does make a bit of a clatter when you drop things. And do I want to use that side? No, because I think it's too much. This bit of gold wallpaper, I think that's a bit too much too. Got some stamp paper. These are all from I got a bit of a scrap box here. That would go, but I need something underneath I think, because it's showing the mythology too much. So we're going to put that, I think I'll put that down. So I'm just going to cut that off. And hopefully I've turned it on, cut it rightly, properly I should say. I'll put those there. So I'm just going to, this is going to be the background to the collage. And what up the top here? Should probably just use the back of that. Just be done with it. The thing is, if I do that, it looks really odd with that. Yeah, I don't know. Now I'm lost now. I don't know what to do now, because I quite like that as well, but it's not tall enough to reach the top of the what's the word I'm looking for? Help. I'm going to take that off, I think. Might use it in my collage. It doesn't rip. Let's see. I'm going to put this down. I can't think of the word. So I have to come back to it in a minute. If I remember at all, which I probably not, one, because I'm going on to something else and I'll probably forget. So I've got another bit of that in this little box here. Just another little bit. I think that's going to go nicely there. It's got some pretty things on there. Can't remember which I got it, where I got it from. Maybe it doesn't look Stamperish. Maybe it's from another collection. Alright. Let's do that. Cut off all the excess. We'll keep it for another rainy day. That's better. That looks more cohesive. So I've got these things here to collage with. What I'm going to use, I've got no idea. I've got this bit of paper, textured paper. So maybe I could use a bit of that. So let's have a look. I'm going to anyway, we're back to my family gathering. So we had a toast to my mum because it was her birthday recently. She's turned 87. And a toast to my dad, who passed away last year. And we were talking about how whenever we were talking about what we would bring for the day, kind of thing. We'd always say what we were bringing, and my dad used to always say, "I'm bringing Nanny," because that's what we called my mum. That's what the grandkids call my mum, is Nanny. And so I'm going to cut that bit out. So we made a bit of a joke about that. My eldest nephew said, if Pa would have said, and I'm bringing Nanny. And I said, yes, you know, and I was nearly going to say, who's bringing Nanny? We have a family chat thing through Facebook Messenger, so it's good. Gives us a chance to all communicate with each other, and it's good. I think that looks better, much better. It was a bit too harsh with the brown in there before. Do I want that brown? I want to sort of tie it all in if I can. Green goes, but then if I put the butterfly on top like that, is it going to get lost? What do you think? I'm trying to collage it, I am. So let's do a bit of stamp book page, and let's see if we can do a bit of that, whether that would sort of make it all a bit more cohesive, join it all together, pull it all in kind of thing. And whether I use this bird or the butterfly. There's a butterfly or moth, do you reckon? And then there's another one here. That's actually bigger than the other ones. Maybe I should do that. Oh no, do the big one down the bottom, so it's like in size. I don't know. I think this needs something down the bottom, or maybe some lace, we'll see. Well, I think that looks good the way that is at the moment. Definitely prefer that one. Okay, let's stick that down. Do it from the top, just to make sure everything is on there that I want on there. But it was nice, like everybody brings food and we all share the chatter and what we're all doing. And it's always very nice to catch up with people. So my husband's now gone out to go to the one-day cricket in Adelaide tonight with our eldest son-in-law. So that'll be nice. It's something different. Somebody said to me, perhaps you should go, and I said no. I'm sorry to say, I think I've said this before, I'm the only person in my family who does not like cricket or much sport at all. I'm going to put that in there. Do you reckon that's sort of the wrong colour, isn't it, really? Maybe we should just do another number. Got these other tags here from, they're sort of a bit out of place there. There's my put them over there, out the way, okay. Put them over there. Get your ephemera holder out and see what we can put. If you want the butterfly or the bird. Oh, that's really the funny spanner that works. Because I quite like the bird now. Oh, I don't know. What do you reckon? Are you yelling at me your preference? I hope so. I can't hear you though. Sorry. Oh, what shall I put there? Put a name maybe. These ephemera, a lot of ephemera that I have, labels and things like that, numbers, a lot of them come from Witchcraft You Do. So, do you think that's the right colour? Or that one there? That's better, that one there. So we're going to put that there somewhere and a number. What number shall I have? What do you reckon? Brown one? this one here. Let's cut the thick one off. These are, the outsides are stamped by darkroom door labels, and the numbers come from Tim Holtz field notes. And when I get a whole heap of the right colour paper, I just do probably lots of stamping. And some of them are from Which Craft You Do too. So I might use one of those actually, top the top, come to think of it. Let's put this number down the bottom. There, that goes nicely. And maybe we could use one of these labels at the top. Oh, that's another number. What's this one say? New. Oh, there's one I could use. That would be perfect. I really wanted to try and get something in there, didn't I? Can't remember now. Let's have a look. What have I got I could use? I just like the whole label there. Again, I'm going to cut the fat bit off. So again, the outside is from darkroom door labels, and the inside this time is from French and Miller stamp set from Which Craft You Do. We'll put the link to Which Craft You Do down below, so if you want to have a check them out. I've got a parcel come from them soon. That'd be nice. I like their things. That's actually good. I quite like that there. Right, but that could be considered a collage. Let's have a look. Is the flower the wrong colour? Not sure about the flower. There's one here. It's got a butterfly on that one though. Got these random things in this little tray of mine of bits and pieces. So on a butterfly. What's it to do? There's a little flower there. What colour? Wrong colour. Or whatever. Got any other flowers in here? Probably not. Doesn't look like it. So looks like it's not going to have any flowers. No flowers in there. But get some lace. Hang on a minute. Did you see my scrap box before? I have to call it that because there's not much in there really. It's little tiny bits of lace. That's why I call it my scrap box. It's not fat enough. That's too much, I think. Fussy K. Don't be so fussy. Just grab one and put it on there. I used that one recently. That's too wide. I think there's a little sort of olive coloured one that sort of matches this frame. No, it's too dark as well. It'll be too long, I think. This one is too white. But then it's got white on the bird here, so I'm going to use that, I think. Put it there on the edge. And another one on top. Find another one. I want to use the same one. Do I do a double layer of that? Or something different, a thinner lace, if I can find one. Oh, look, a butterfly. Why did I say that? I don't know why. Because I want a flower, not a butterfly. Yes, I think that goes. Okay. Somebody else I know says that a lot on YouTube, and I'm sure I probably say it too many times. That was the word okay. Alright, let's go pop this away a minute. Clear off my desk a little bit. Still think it needs a flower. Back in a jiffy. Pre-made flowers. See if you can find one. Could use this bow that I pulled off an old card. No. If I don't find one within the first 6 or so, then I will. Lots of pink ones, but I don't want pink ones. I thought I made a whole heap of beige ones, but obviously put pink on them. Oh, there you go. Do you reckon it's too big for the bird? It is a bit, isn't it? We could pull it up a bit. Just use the smaller bird, smaller flower. I think it's too big, so I'm just going to pull up the white one if I can, off the other ones. White petals, I should say. Let's see how they go. Oh look, not too bad at all. Oh no, I didn't get the all of the petals. The music note ones stuck to the other one too well. Oh, I keep looking at the clock, it's not there. Normally the clock's just up here on my wall up there, but it's not there. Got my granddaughter, but actually none of my grandchildren like the clock. It's got a loud tick, I have to admit. Okay, I think I've mangled my flower now. I just pull the whole thing off. Just put the little one there, that's fine. After all that, perfect, that'll do. Okay, all right, so there's my 2 tags for prompt 6 for bird and prompt 7 collage. Oh, I'm not too sure, it's probably not very collage like, but it's a building up of elements, I think so. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me today, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.